Hi everybody, it's Kevin Donka back with another video, and this one is called Advanced Bucs Exercises. Now at first you might say, oh, this is not worth watching, it's just another basic video, because I already know bucks. Well, the bucks most people know are eighth notes and triplets, right? Now if you've mastered those, great. If you haven't, work on those. The thing with the advanced bucks is it really allows you to play at a whole nother level. Bucks are important to be able to learn how to control your stick, how to keep your grace notes down, how to play up, how to play in, all of those things. But a lot of people don't realize that there are basic patterns to almost every rudiment, and these advanced bucks will help you figure those out. Let me show you what I mean. If we take the rudiment patafla-fla, which is 4/16 notes, and you're going to flam the first and the fourth partials, and you're going to accent them, right? Most people don't give that left-handed accent on the 1E and its full value. They kind of emphasize it. And why do they do that? They do that because it's hard to play that accented flam and then hold that grace note down for the next flam on the right. So that's where regular bucks come in. However, with patafla-flas in a row, you've also got to play another note right after that. Okay? So here's the left hand of a patafla-fla. But you've got to play those notes after the accent. So this is an example of how these advanced bucks and getting good at them will help you play all the rudiments. So now, the first bucks exercise is really just 16th notes, and what we're going to do is we're going to play 2 counts of 16th notes accenting the first partial, in other words, the downbeat, then 2 counts accenting the E, then 2 counts accenting the and 2 counts accenting the And we're going to play it twice on each hand before switching to the other hand, because that way we get that double accent in there. And this is the only one of the advanced bucks that has the double accent. So here's what that one sounds like. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, now, one thing I want to say before we move on to the other 3 advanced bucks exercises is this. It's important to be able to play that slowly with a lot of control. And it's important to be able to play it fast. Okay? You need to practice it both those ways. However, there is going to come a point in between the slow and the fast as you speed up where you change from mostly controlled strokes to mostly bounced or rebounded strokes, or actually from playing in to playing more legato strokes. Okay? This is very similar to a singer when they go from their full voice to their falsetto voice. And this is a very tenuous area for people, and one that most drummers don't really work on. So if you really work on these, both slow and fast and everything in between, you'll get through that tenuous section where you switch over from full control to more of a full bounce, and you'll be a great drummer. Okay, so let's take the second of the advanced bucks. It's 2 16th notes followed by an 8th note. We're going to do 4 counts accenting the downbeat, then 4 counts accenting E, then 4 counts accenting and then we're going to switch right away to the left hand. And again, slow, medium, and fast. Here's an example of this one. 1, 2, ready, go. Now, it's really important with all of these that you stay relaxed. You should not feel like you're going, and you shouldn't be so relaxed that you're just bouncing everything, okay? You want to control the slow beats, work your way up with a transition, and get to the fast ones. Okay? The third advanced bucks is a 16th followed by an 8th followed by a 16th. So da 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 da. And again, we're going to move the accent, 4 counts of each. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, and then the last one is 1/8 followed by 2/16. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Now, those of you who are really on the ball will say, but wait a minute, because we're shifting the accent, and you've got 2/16 and 1/8 note in all of these last 3 advanced bucks, aren't you just playing the same thing all the way through with these advanced bucks and just starting at a different place? The answer is yes. However, it's not the same to your brain. I'll give you a perfect example. A few years back, I was drumming with a really great drummer, and we were just throwing things out at each other, and I said, hey, how about if you play some double paradiddles at sextuplet speed, and you flam the diddle? So those are a lot of fun. He said, yeah, those are kind of cool, but I think we already play those. We just start with the diddle, so it's more like a Swiss triplet thing. I said, great. Well, let's play both. So we did his first, and no problem. And then we tried this one. And he had a real difficult time with it. He had to actually start slow and work his way up because his brain was not used to having it happen that way. There is a muscle memory that'll kick in, but mentally it takes a bit sometimes. So by doing all of these different bucks exercises, not only do you give your brain a chance to really kind of kick in, but you play them long enough to develop the muscle memory. And this is a point that's really important with young drummers, is once you practice something enough to the point where you can play it, you shouldn't stop. You should keep going over and over and over and over and over and over again until that muscle memory kicks in to the point where you no longer have to think about what you're doing. You don't have to come from your head. You can come more from your heart. You can get back into the groove. You can actually make it musical again. So anyway, the sheet music for the advanced bucks will be in the comments below. I hope this is helpful for people, and I'll let you know that I myself practice these advanced bucks almost every time that I sit down with a serious practice session, and it's made all the difference in the world for me. So hopefully you'll like this, and we'll see you next time.